Absolutely, 100%. Let's move on to Nick Grant, our last artist of the week.
I like that watch.
Thank you,
I
brother.
was just like, you know,
Yeah,
I mean, I was just like, yo, I was like, yo, Brandon got a nice haircut and shit.
Oh my
I'm
God.
over here,
Man,
buddy.
fuck Troy. Let me pay for
Yo, if I took this hat off, my hairline would be like, I'm like, nah. My
Hey,
over here
Brandon gets a nice
the
watch. Brandon gets a nice watch and nice haircut. Troy gets, hey man, that fucking snap is like fucking explode off your head. Like, you all right? Your head breathing okay? It's not breathing okay. God damn it. I feel so much better.
I know it's the last like 20 minutes been getting hot in here.
It's
Sweating.
true.
It did get hot.
I
My
made
head,
sure I
my
put
head, I
deodorant on.
need to air my hair out, man. My head out. Holy shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, yo. It feels like my head just fucking, like part of my head just kind of came out.
I saw the indentation for a little bit.
I feel so much better.
If that shit would have like popped on camera, like
feel-
just in the front, just
Yo,
popped
just
up,
one-
I would have been dead.
I'd be yo, cut that.
I feel like yo,
that.
zoom in on it, and focus on
Just
that
the whole
shit.
time, just on my fucking forehead.
Slow it down, extend the pop.
You know what, man? Just tell me how you feel about Nick Grant.
Nick Grant. From the first couple songs I heard, I just had a feeling that he was gonna be one of my faves. I'm not gonna lie to you. Off the bat, even from the first song that we reviewed, I don't even remember what song that was, but it was so disgusting. Yeah. So
Freestyle.
I can just tell that you guys mentioned, like, so lyrically gifted. He's a lyricist. He's a bars. All the beats are good. Like I've been saying for everybody, right? Everything's so good. But I don't know. I think him, it's hard.
Suck him off.
I know.
Where's B Nasty Bars at?
I know. Well, I wrote down one, like.
Yeah, that used to be your thing.
I know. I'm getting a lazy fuck, I guess. But
That
there's one line from Feds that for some reason I liked. He said, "I've been nice with the mic since Cool Coach. I'm flipping the game upside down. I found a loophole."
Was this on 96 Bulls?
No, he just said it was on
I just said on Feds, so
Oh.
fucking listen to me. Thanks, Kenny. I've been nice with the mic since Cool Coach. I'm gonna flip the game upside down. I found a loophole. The scale don't lie. Let's see how much weight your crew hold. Like there's just little shit. Almost any song of his, I could point out some bars from. So he just has a lot of one-liners and double entendres and little shit like that just like stuck out to me more than the rest. The more I listened to HD Been Dope, the more he grew on me. But something about Nick Grant like really caught me. So I would say he's one of my favorites. Probably from the whole. I've been saying that every week. There's one more artist. I'm like, oh man, this is one of my favorites. But Nick Grant's definitely up there. Easily top 10 if I think about it more and more. But
I mean, I'm not gonna play that game because there's so many artists we covered, and like, what do you like? I haven't listened to somebody like Chris Patrick in a while, but I just mentioned how hype I am for his album, so it's kind of hard for me to like think back on that. But yeah, more thoughts.
more thoughts. I'll pass it around. Yeah, let's have like.
I'll say this: going from what was the name of the freestyle again? You just said Brain on Drugs, the freestyle we listened to. Going from that, and then I just dove into Loveland, and I'm like, whoa, like this kind of thing. I did not expect that. It actually took me a minute to like warm into the album because I was
Welcome to Loveland.
yeah, because I wasn't expecting that. Like there's that like that funk type of and vibe, and then the theme of like love and like sex and shit in the album. I wasn't really expecting it right away, but I ended up adding like 8 songs out of the 13 onto my playlist. So I ended up like fucking with it as like time went on. Like it grew on me, and then I went back to it again. And I'm like, oh, I actually really like this fucking album. So yeah, I was, but yeah, it was bars the entire time, and like for some reason I don't know what I mentioned this to you, like it gave me like slight, like not tit for tat, but it gave me slight like KOD vibes in terms of like how like Cole set KOD up to be like an album where he's like discussing like drug use and alcohol and money and doing it in a twist, like kind of like playing on the idea that these are popular themes in hip hop and kind of twisting it and kind of like doing it in his own style. I kind of got at first I was kind of like, is he being like sincere with these songs on Loveland, or is it kind of like examine it and kind of like or at an angle kind of? That's kind of how I was vibing with, or feeling it, especially like when a song ends like toxic masculinity and whatever the fuck, like I don't know, just kind of gave me.
I think it's like
that.
Cats and Dogs.
Yeah,
Cats and Dogs. I really like that.
So
Is that
like,
the one you were listening to earlier? I
think
don't
so,
think you're
yeah.
a hoe. You just know what you
Yeah,
want.
you just know what you want.
You just know what you want.
Cats and Dogs is a good song.
He's an intellectual for sure.
Yeah,
No,
for
yeah,
sure.
that's why I
So
said
that's
he's-
when I was like, is he taking a deeper look at this, or is it? Like, I didn't take it for surface value. I feel like there's probably more deeper meaning,
Substance.
to it than just like an album about love. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like taking it, looking at it from an angle, kind of, and just that's how I like took like Cupid as a woman and fucking so many songs. I like Zombies a lot, Mary Jane.
Yo, there's one on there, Gangsta Lean at the end of
Gangsta
that.
Lean.
shit.
That
might be my favorite.
Like that Gangsta Lean.
Yeah, Gangsta
That's
Lean,
that
yeah.
shit.
I love that song. But he's one of those artists too. Is like, I'm a big Spotify guy. I usually only go to Spotify, but then I'll go to check out SoundCloud, and he's one of those people that he has a lot of songs on SoundCloud that isn't on Spotify. That is fucking hard as
See,
hell.
that's what I'm kind of fucking up because I don't have the time
Yeah.
like to be on like SoundCloud because I only like if you have like Apple Music or Spotify, like they don't have the deep cuts of like some of their like mixtapes and stuff that's on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I just wish I had more time to
Shit
be
that's
like,
not cleared, stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah, to browse like these deeper catalogs. But I mean, Nick Grant has a decent amount. He's got like on Apple Music 3 albums, a few
Yeah.
EPs. I liked a few of his EPs, and I mean, I just have to be iterating what you guys already said. Like he's just a bar spitter. Like he's got like nice flow and tight delivery. Like he's conscious, but yet still giving you like some raw shit.
And, like entertaining bars. I think it's very entertaining kind of artist. Like
I'm surprised. Did you know about Nick Grant before like the review?
no, I did
feel
not.
like I heard the
which is
name,
crazy because
but
I didn't either.
when I listened to what's the project before Loveland?
Something dreams.
Yeah,
Dreaming Out Loud.
yeah.
There it is.
nice.
That album I liked too. And I was like, yeah, like a DJ Khaled feature on there.
Yeah, I was like, how's he
on
Nicki
Bumai.
Bumai.
Yeah, I'm like, which goes hard kind of. I like 96 Bulls in there
that.
too.
96 Bulls is dope.
But this album wasn't bad either. But I was like, he sounds like he's kind of like, he sounds polished. I mean, already,
Yeah,
like polished as like mainstream polished. Like he sounds like he would be up.
That's when he was signed to a major label.
He was on Epic, right? Epic Records or something like that. And then
Yeah, he said that like the last time because like if you go on like his YouTube channel, like he'll have like Vivo music videos and like produced music videos, and then it just stops. But then like 2 months ago on his Instagram and like YouTube, he's just been releasing freestyles, like which I think is like his best thing. Like he's a lyrical bar spitter. He's just jumping on like he's got like Silent Hill. I think he kills from the Kendrick's album, which is probably my favorite song off the Kendrick album. And yeah, you can check out his freestyles. Like he was on the LA. Did you see his LA Leakers freestyle?
No.
Yo, he kills it. Yeah, I was about to say like it's just
I'm gonna have to watch
a
that.
nonstop assault on just bars. But I don't know. Like so, there's times. Welcome to Loveland is different. I actually really like
It's
and
very
adore
different,
Welcome
yeah.
to Loveland, but it's not too different because if you listen to Return of the Cool, like he's using a lot of soul and like jazzy instrument and samples on there. But this one was like a full funk album. But I loved it. But like I don't know. I feel like one of those dudes that just hates on J. Cole. There's a point where I'm listening to Return of the Dreaming Out Loud, and I'm just like I'm kind of getting bored. I don't know. Like I saed when I talk about HD Bendo, I'm like his energy and his like I don't know switching up flows keeps me engaged. I'm like it's the same kind of flow for like 3 verses, and I'm like it's great. It's great bars, and I don't know. I found myself getting bored at times. And I thought I was just being a hater. I don't know if it's
No,
me.
I mean,
I'm just like
if you're not,
ADD.
it's I think the reason why we all love HP Bendo is because we mentioned like it's not just that he has bars, but he does have different flows. He does choose different beats.
Yeah.
Like he's versatile in that aspect. So it's like he could be giving you bars all the time, but like he's switching the flow up and doing different kinds of things. So like you're not just listening to like the same thing over and over and over and over.
Maybe I misheard him, but I'm pretty sure he called him a tryhard last week. Did you say he was kind of like
Maybe I did. I don't know.
he's kind of a tryhard. I was just like,
I
we're
love
not.
Nick Grant.
Nah, I can't really say anything negative about him other than
And I don't know.
I found myself getting bored at times.
I don't know if
That's just me.
if this is what you mean by that. I didn't get the vibe from him personally, but there are certain rappers that they'll feel like too preachy, I guess. Like you just say, all right, I get it. Like you're trying to whatever the case is. And some people can keep that engagement. You know,
Well, that's
but-
exactly what he mentioned about J. Cole. That's the exact sentiment that I think people felt about him because when you listen to KOD and For Your Eyes Only, he's preaching. You know what I mean? Like that's what he was doing for 2 albums pretty much. Like he was trying to he blew up, got to the top spot or one of the top spots, and I'm gonna use my platform now to I don't say preach, but to say what he wants to say, actually. And I think people lost interest in that. That's why I think The Austin to me is one of my favorite albums by him because what Cole does, he kind of sounds like old mixtape Cole, where his flows are different. You mean
We
so?
talked a lot about J. Cole.
We did. But he kind of came
Well,
up.
Nick Grant
he-
reminds
he
me. I
kind
mean,
of
like,
came up
he's-
because like
he's that type.
we're covering people who are more about bars and stuff like that and
Yeah.
storytelling and stuff like that. So he kind of fits that vibe. But that's kind of like you have to be versatile. Like
Mm-hmm.
no matter who you are.
But you don't think Nick Grant is versatile?
Oh,
I think
he's
he
versatile.
is. But
Okay.
like I mean, I liked all three of them. I walked away and I liked all three. I really don't have a complaint or negative thing to say about any of them.
Mhm.
I would say I think Ben Dope's my favorite. I think it's probably my third favorite of the week, but that's only because I really love Learn to Swim as a project. So I listened to that shit so much in the past like 2-3 weeks now. It's just like it became a part of my daily rotation, kind of.
You guys
Whereas like
buy the-
Loveland has not become part of my rotation. Like that was like a set 2 times I enjoyed it. I have not gone back to it really.
I would
See, that's
probably
my
put
favorite
that-
project he did.
I would probably
So-
put that in my rotation for sure. Loveland. But I don't know if you guys remember or saw how many listeners they have on Spotify, but I wrote it down. Would you have a guess by who has the most to the
Let's
least?
play that game.
Yeah, who do you think has the most followers? And
I think Nick Grant does.
I'm gonna say Red Veil.
Okay, who do you think second?
Probably Red Veil.
Probably Red Veil.
Yeah.
Who do you think second?
I don't know. That's a good question. I
Nick
think
Grant.
HB2 was the least amount. I think for some reason I don't know why.
All right, so HD Ben Dope had. Do you want to guess who has the most followers and who has the least on Spotify listeners?
Nick Grant, Red Veil, HD.
Yeah, I would go that order too.
Okay, so HD Ben Dope has 742,000 followers. Red Veil has 1.5 million listeners on Spotify. Nick Grant on Spotify has 159,000.
Whoa.
And I would have thought
That is the definition of being slept on. Like, that's
exactly.
crazy.
And I would have thought probably from my first listen, I was
Wow.
like maybe Nick Grant and HP Ben Dope, and it's almost like the opposite. So of
And
course everything's subjective, but I found that interesting.
I just find that the most surprising because he's the oldest and he's like had a lot of his first mixtape is back to like I think it's 2016. I didn't even listen to that really, the 88 mixtape. And I'm surprised you didn't because it was released by Grand Hustle. Like the
Really?
I listened to the first couple tracks and it took me back. It took me back because the first track is like a Dat Piff exclusive. And I'm like, oh shit. And the
Dat
last time you
Piff,
heard
wow.
a Dat Piff exclusive.
Not in a long time.
Nick Grant's 88 mixtape is like the last one they released.
I'm gonna have to listen to that.
But it had like Killer Mike on it and like some other people on there. So I was like, yo, it's your debut mixtape and you got Killer Mike on it. It's gotta be all right. Check it out.
Yeah.
And it's just him coming with bars and the production's good. But I'm like, he gets better. Like I really like his lane when he's in that soul R&B like some of the songs on Return of the Cool. Those are like my favorite tracks he makes. Those more.
I would say one thing we learned from the pod. I don't think age or how long you've been doing it has
Yeah.
like much.
except for maybe like experience.
I mean, someone like Aris Ray, right? Think about Aris Ray. He's our age. He's like 30 years old. He's been rapping for a minute. He's very bar heavy. You mean he's really like, but he does not probably have anywhere near the amount of fucking listeners or followers or like.
Oh, no. I thought you meant
No, I meant
have an effect on their music.
no. I meant like in terms of
Nah.
like followers and clout and shit like that. Like versus someone like Big Baby Gucci who probably fucking might have more fucking than him probably.
Mhm.
I mean, I can't confirm that, but I bet you probably does. You know what I mean like
Yeah, 150 doesn't sound like
because of the kind of
that.
music he
Yeah.
makes.
I mean, it
you know
is
what I'm
that
saying?
is a lot.
Mhm.
Like don't get it twisted.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like
I mean,
a
no, it's-
1,000 people that follow your music is a lot of people that follow your music. Like
yeah, for sure.
But him and HD been dope. I would say.
Here for the interview.
I would say more than Red Veil will have some lines where I'll be like, wait a second, what did he just say? And I have to rewind.
okay,
Yeah.
I wrote specifically one of the lines that I think is like sometimes he has a bar or two that I'm just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck did you just
Yeah.
say? And I wrote it's the end of a song. I forget what song it is, but it's on the Welcome to Loveland song. He says, "I miss my future if it do blank. I never seen one like you before. It's getting strange. I got you upside down. We some light years away. I make the pussy smile. I make the booty wink." And then I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, I remember.
that was like the ending line. I'm like, my ending visual is just like a gaping butthole now. It's just like on a song that's talking about love, and so then it's just like, yo, by the end of it, I got that booty winking at me, yo. It's just like, sorry. I watched too much porn.
Can I hear that song one more time? How would I?
That
how-
shit was like a fish out of water. He's
How
like,
did
that booty
how did Gaping Butthole sound again?
Maybe this is Bobby the whole time, actually.
It is Bobby.
the light skinned version.
Oh
Yo,
man,
him and Bobby on the same podcast would just become a porn.
Yeah, it would have to be rated R.
Let me put you in.
Yeah, it become let me put you in.
How about like,
Make
yo,
someone
Bobby?
have a screen playing porn back there somewhere.
You can put you, can I make the let me put you on to some porn shit? Like, yo, porn star of the week. Let me put you on
No.
to the.
We don't need that. We don't. No.
No,
After the
should do-
cameras, yeah, then put me on.
No, but for real though, you're gonna.
No. I know where you're going with that.
I was like, you're passing it my way.
I know where you're going with that. It's sitting in my kitchen upstairs.
Oh, I'm
Not
Yeah,
downstairs.
I know
Not
what you're
downstairs.
I'm a little-
next to the
I'm
microwave.
her didn't send me one, but I'll guess I'll wait for my next birthday.
I'm gonna give it to you. Want it? Yeah.
Okay,
we'll
yeah,
give
we
you
can
one.
share it.
Yeah.
Every
No,
podcast.
we're not sharing it.
Yo, just sanitize it before.
I'm not fucking. No, that's not. Listen,
Tell
no.
them what we gave you.
So last week was my birthday. Turned 32. Thanks for the birthday wishes. And I was gifted by Malcolm over here a nice Lisa Ann pocket pussy. Now, as you guys know, Lisa Ann is my cousin, so that's interesting. So yeah, that was my gift, man.
I don't know, man. It has some nice looking lips on it. And I was like, if you're not gonna use it, like
The video he has on his phone is hilarious because like I'm like laughing and all I hear is like you in the background. You're like, well, if you're not gonna use it,
you think it's a joke, but I'm like,
No,
no,
I
hold up.
believe you're serious, 100%. Like I know you,
I
so I
think
know you're
it's a good
serious. Bet you will. Take home to your wife. You see how you guys.
I want to introduce. So it's like closest I'm ever gonna get to a threesome. I'm like, I just need you to hold this. Sorry, ease my way to the transition.
Said I want to introduce you to my new friend.
I feel so bad for her. She's married to you. Anyways,
Me too.
But yeah, man, I enjoyed all three artists, man.
Yeah, I don't think I could rank them, but right now, three good artists, three great artists, I would say.
No,
It is hard. I like each person for a
their
different
own-
reason. Like they each
Yeah.
have like if they were all the same type of artists, I could rank them. But it's
Yeah.
like hard because
It's unfair.
I don't know.
I think they all brought something different to the table, and they all brought something to like. So again,
I can say like
I was 3 for 3 this week. So
Learn to Swim is my favorite project of all of them. Maybe Welcome to Loveland too, but like I can name my favorite project, but I can't name a favorite artist.
I definitely listened to probably Learn to Swim more than any other album.
Nick
or
Grant
project.
also. I mean, we only talked about his
But-
albums, but he's got a few things like EPs scattered throughout there. Like the
Well, I
one
know
you
I-
mentioned, Feds. That's off an EP.
Yeah,
that's
it's
just
most-
one of my favorite songs.
Most popular
dope.
song. This is his most popular song.
Yeah. God Bless the Child. There's another EP he has that's earlier than that, but I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah,
I remember just being infatuated by that fucking Brain on Drugs freestyle. That shit was so. We had to run back. Remember? We had
Go check out his freestyle. Like,
Yeah.
if you have some time.
That's probably what I'll do.
SoundCloud has a
That's
lot of
probably what I'll
those.
do. Like my next, I'll probably dive into his SoundCloud, maybe his YouTube shit, see some like videos and stuff. That's probably what I'll do next.
It's a
because-
few years old, but he has an NPR Tiny Desk concert. If you ever watched any of those,
Yeah,
fuck
watched
with
it.
those.
I watched
love
it.
Maybe
that
that's
shit.
why I've heard of him.
But I just love when people are rapping or whatever, and there's just like live instrumentation playing in the background.
Yeah.
And that Return of the Cool album or his like when there's dudes just playing an actual bass behind him. I don't know. It just
I
Well-
feel confident recommending these to probably anybody.
Yeah,
I
for
know.
sure. Let's get into these reactions though. Let's get into these reactions and wrap it
Before
up.
Kenny
I'm
pisses
interested. No,
himself.
because he said he created the anti Kenny playlist, and I'll be like, what is?
It started out as that, but it was just a lot of like.
I just want you to just my
Gucci,
face to be like, no.
Big Baby Gucci, Top Hill Fredo.
So as you guys can see, I'm going on SoundCloud
This
now.
is more melodic, right?
And you can go to let me put you on SoundCloud page, and we have all the lists of artists we covered in each episode and shit like that. So go check that out, man. Let me put you on. Let me put you
Let
on.
me put you in.
Episode 10. Here we are. All right, we got
10 episode deep.
five
How does that feel?
songs. 10 episodes
How does
deep.
it feel?
You know, listen, I just things I want to run by Malcolm and Brandon off camera. Things I've been thinking about because now we are hitting that 6-month mark and 10 episodes over 6 months, which we were hoping to do 2 months, but we're a little behind in that. But
Life gets in the way, man.
yeah, for
That's
sure.
everybody
Breakfast,
Hose,
yeah, fucking sicknesses. You know what I mean,
fucking birthdays. Oh, no,
Yeah.
you were actually here for your birthday.
I was sat right over there in that chair.
Hey, I canceled a lot of exciting things to be here. So
Yeah, shout to. I was gonna name drop.
I'm like my
gonna-
kid's outside in the hot car right now, windows up, like, it's like I'm here.
Kenny, Come on, man. We
He's
can't.
got a Nintendo Switch and a bottle of water. He's fine.
He's fine. He's all right. He's all right.
He's built different, you know. He's not like these pansies, these Gen whatevers. No, I'm just playing.